What's up, Killer Vampire? What's up, Rudy? I'm doing well. Oh, I forgot to change my modules on the overlay. Let me do that quick. I knew I was forgetting something. Let me get a screenshot. What's up, Malachi? Got your second black hole lab going? That's really nice. That's a good one. That'll be really nice to have, yeah. What's up, Emmy? What's up, Marco? There we go. What's up, Z0? Attack Disso up until after tier 18. Yeah, after tier 18, it's tough with the fast ultimate, definitely. Do you think module presets will have the ability to have different substats in the same module? Or just change modules equipped for you? I'm not sure. I mean, of course people will want the substats, which we'll have to see. But yeah, that could mean, like, I mean, if it's just module, I would expect just module stuff. Just, like, switching between modules, not like substats, but could be wrong. That would be nice if I was wrong. Alright, I think I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna start just, I don't know if I'll just do more than one run. This might be a shorter stream. I don't know how long this takes normally, but this potentially will be a shorter stream, so I'll probably do 1 or 2 runs depending on how long they are. But let me just start and see what happens. Oh, actually, I forgot to do perks. Let's see. I know I was forgetting a few things. I'll unban these. Ban cash and defense. Yeah, that's everything else is fine. I already have 98% defense, so I don't need the perk. Alright, let me try that again. There's a chance it's not even worth it to have interest, but it depends. Actually, I'll probably live a lot longer with ultimate weapons on, because I just don't have ultimate weapons on at the start. Are you gonna spill the beans on how you did your tournament, or are you gonna keep it a secret? I'm gonna keep it a secret for now. But it's not my setup, so even if I wanted to share it, I couldn't. What lab do you have to hit 98 without perks? I have the defense percent lab maxed. But I don't actually need the lab maxed, I don't think. But I have it done just for the gem rush efficiency as well. So I wonder if I should max Shockwave right away. I don't even think it matters with Protector's ultimate being buffed. Those orbs look funny. Yeah. Max, this is max orb size. This is a 3.5 orb size, so. Unfortunately, the game's gonna be laggy on this. Can't do much about it, but. Is dabs finally useful? It's pretty useful for tournaments for overcharge. At the point I'm at. So, yeah, it has a use. Yeah, I think the 98% defense in the start helps here, definitely. They're doing like, nothing's dealing much damage at all. At least for now. Is your farming setup, in your farming setup, do you get 100% orb hits? Definitely not. Probably, I think on tier 21 I had around 80, but I have a lot less on tier 22. Probably like closer to 60 on tier 22. Would you suggest big investment in a recovery package instead of a strong wall? Don't have the coins to go past 4x on all of the health stats and RPC. If you're talking about for attack distance specifically, I do think packages are better, probably. So yeah. Like for example, I'm using negative mass projector instead of like sharp fortitude here. What's up, Study Mage? What's up, Master Chief? Fleet Apocalypse? Yeah, pretty much. I'm still able to tank everything, it seems. Get my second win back. I'm surprised I'm getting a little bit of Death Wave health. What am I getting? Already at 4? Interesting. I guess... I mean, I did hear that attack distance is easier now. There's a chance maybe, like, because of the commanders don't buff as fast. But... I'm honestly surprised I'm already at 4x or 5x. Probably now. Yeah, almost 5. What's up, Trouble? Am I using a Tag Guardian for these attempts? Yeah, I have a max Attack Guardian here. So that is likely helping. You have 97% recovery package chance. Yeah, I would say definitely recovery packages then. What's up, Grins? Oh yeah, actually you're right, Stab. The death wave on wave skip. That's why I'm getting so much, yeah. I forgot about that. So I haven't actually tried that since they added that. So yeah, this is definitely easier. Because before I was like playing to optimize like getting that early. I was doing like intro sprint off, but yeah, it's not needed anymore. It seems like so. Yeah, that's pretty nice. What's up, KP? Yeah, I could probably get up to... Oh, I have auto perk on. I need to have that off. Yeah, okay, this is actually... I completely forgot to turn it off. So I'm pretty sure this perk's just bad. I need to restart. That's unfortunate. Well, at least it only took a little bit. Completely forgot to turn that off as well. I just forgot like 3 different things. I don't know if I already said hi, but what's up, KP? Attacker scout for tournament? Most people it's gonna be scout. Attack requires like a lot of stuff. Like you need a very good chain lightning plus for attack to have a chance to be better. But yeah. What's my recovery package chance? 97. Current max in the game, so. Yeah, let me actually pick the perks correctly this time. What's up, JP? Hope you're having a good Monday. Yeah, I am. I am so far. Hope you are as well. How do you get so high on recovery package chance? Mostly assist module substats. So I have two substats that with 100% substat efficiency. So I get 30% from the substats. That's, I think, where most of the difference will be for that. So I don't. There's no upgrade in the vault for recovery package chance, so it's not going to be in the vault. What alt weapons do you not have developed? I think my biggest weak ultimate weapon is Death Wave, probably. That's probably my lowest investment overall. I do have like cooldown quantity max, but very little in damage and the plus. Also don't have Black Hole plus, if that kind of counts, but yeah, Death Wave's probably my least invested ultimate weapon overall. When does Tower T usually drop? I think it's usually within a few hours. It's usually like... I guess I'll take the game speed. It's usually like anywhere from now or like 3 or 4 hours later. It'll be sometime though. I think a lot of the time they actually come out when I'm live, but this will probably be a shorter stream, most likely. So there's a chance I won't be live then. But yeah, I think this T should be interesting. We already got some like major hints in the last one. Any tips for disco utility runs? I think, I mean, it's really just the same as milestones pretty much, except you have a little bit less damage because you don't have cash from project funding, and then enemy stats scale more, I guess. Oh, I'm gonna take this. Do I have permanent black hole already? There's a chance I do. Yeah, I have a lot of black hole substats, so yeah, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I think there's not much specifically. It's mostly just going to be the same setup as a milestone. Potentially, you wouldn't use project funding, though. You could consider Pulsar Harvester and Singularity as a combo if you don't have the starting cash lab, but I don't think any specific tips, just the same as a milestone, pretty much. What's my orb quantity and size? This is max quantity, so I have 9 right now. Will be 11 when I get perks, and then max orb size 3.5. So that's gold boxed. Yeah, I can barely like move through these menus because how laggy the game is. Seems like I'm getting less death wave health this time, but potentially more like command response this time or something. Could be why. Let me try to max cooldown smart missiles, galaxy compressor with cooldown reducers on both cores. In theory, 8 seconds with a compressor. Yeah, a few people in my guild have like max smart missile stuff. They've tried it. It's still not that good. Like inner landmines are way better still, even with all of that. So I don't want either of these purples. I'm just gonna take this. I don't know. This perk should be fine. I don't know if it is though, because Sabo can disable my old black hole and then they can get hits. It's probably not worth it. Yeah, this is insane. Look at this. Look at these enemies. Look what's happening. I think I'm not going to take it. This one's good. Okay, that's good. I have the max health perks. I'll do that. Okay. What is the best strat for progressing past 2k waves on Legends? At the moment, pushing more damage or focusing more on CC? Currently have CF7 and 1 perma swap. It's in Legends, and currently it's almost always going to be CC. So yeah, Chronofield Plus or more swamp can be good. Like 99% of the time it will be CC or like percent damage or something. That will help you. Should you farm tier 1 to 7,000 waves or tier 3 to 2,500? I mean, probably tier 1 there. I would say it will most likely be better, assuming you have Golden Tower, Black Hole synced, and pretty good perk investment. So it looks like I'll have like, hard to tell, fairly close to 200 Q package health. This one's just bad to take as well. So I don't really want any of these purple perks, I don't think. Can you explain why some higher level EHP players research death wave damage? I'm not sure. Honestly, I personally have not heard of that. I don't really keep up with the higher level, like fully EHP players that much, so honestly not sure. Hopefully V29 drops soon. Yeah, the hints we got last time seemed really cool. Should be very nice for a lot of people. How do you get the orbs that close to the wall? Yeah, it's because, I mean, they're just 30-meter orbs, right? It's just the orb size. They're like max orb size, so. Yeah, then the vault also has the orb adjuster, so which is nice. Not useful here, but that is useful in a lot of places. I probably, yeah, someone else also asked about the 11k waves. I'm not going to say anything about it yet, but I might make a video if they patch it. Not sure. It wasn't my build, so even if I wanted to share it, I can't. I did not make this setup. Your CPU can cook steak right now. It's mostly the game. It's not actually my computer. It's just the game can't handle that many enemies. It's kind of funny though, yeah. There's just so many fleets. It's insane. I can barely pick perks at all. It's just funny. I mean, I guess I'll take the health regen. It's not doing much, but whatever. You know, it's hard to say, but can you guess about when it's time to start going for the first perma poison swap? Like do it after Masteries and perma CF, but before Sysmod or something like that? Yeah, I would say you could probably have a few Masteries first, and yeah, I would say Chrono Field. You will probably want perma Chrono Field. I feel like you could maybe do it after some assist module sub as well. Like, the main thing is Chrono Field. You could, if you have Ultimate Weapon Plus, you could get Chrono Field Plus before even doing any Poison Swap stun stuff. Because there's like a lot of things that you can still get by without it, that will help. But it will be good to do eventually. You could probably do some assist mod stuff first before that. Yeah, I think the Tower T should be today. Pretty sure. Yo, what's up, Ghetto-Dactyl? Good luck on the disco runs. Thanks. This is going well so far. Still have my second win. I'll probably lose that here soon, but that will kill all the fleets, and should be able to get further as well in intro sprint still. What's up, Poetic Piercer? Yeah, thanks for the good luck. Will there be a video on the tournament runs? Not yet. If they patch it, I'll maybe make a video though. You've already doubled your Disso attack run, still going in intro sprint. Yeah, I haven't tried this one for a long time. Very long time. Same with the tier 20. I expect I'll be able to complete that as well, maybe. But yeah, I haven't tried this in a very long time, so. Don't make the video, they'll just nerf OA and CL plus. Yeah, they both need a nerf or something. They're both very strong. Do you think Fuds really loves it when you guys break the game? Or do you think he secretly is mad even if it happens every patch? I don't know. I honestly have no clue what he personally thinks about it. But how's my death wave health here? Oh yeah, I should be over 200 Q then. Not quite max and already at like 190. Yeah, there we go. 201 for now. I could probably get over 2K here, it looks like. I mean, I guess I can take this perk. That's fine. I don't think bosses are a problem at all. I don't want these other ones, though. What's up, Karaya? What's your workshop plus setup for this run? Oh, I hope this doesn't break something. I hope the game doesn't like crash as I'm like going out of it. Here's what I'm at. So 6.55 health, 6.56 recovery, 6.45 wall. Not as much in the health regen either. That's pretty much everything that matters. Everything else is max. I have shockwave low. I might upgrade it though. I'm not sure. What's up, tags? Ready for the tower TE? Yeah. Nah, it should be nice. Phoenix build looking good there, yeah. When would you recommend getting CL plus? When does it get useful? It's a fairly late or end game thing, I would say. For the most part. It really, like, using orbital augment with it makes it a lot better. So if you're able to get like OA to work in tournaments, I think it can be good at that point. But you will likely want like very good Chrono Field Plus and just overall crowd control before it. But the problem with it is you have to kind of invest all at once to get like the value, because it's not really going to do that much until like level 7 or so. So you really, if you want to like play optimally with it, you have to kind of max it right away. That's the problem. But yeah, you will want to have like very good CC in first, I would say. What's up, Rob? So Aimbot Plus doesn't seem to be applying CL Plus too quickly to fleets. It doesn't look like it. I can't tell if that's what they're dying to, but they are dying to something. So potentially, yeah. Because yeah, my bots, I do have like Amp Plus here. Yeah, like max Amp Plus and stuff, so. That orb size is crazy. Yeah, this is max orb size, 3.5. So I'm actually making that an intro sprint. Honestly, fairly easily. I might use Nuke here just to kill everything and get the attack speed boost. I'll use it when these next fleets spawn. I can't tell if they spawned. I think my chrono field's disabled or something. Well, they're gone now. How are you surviving your wall breaking? I have a lot of... I'm actually a recovery package build here. So it's the wall is actually not as useful. I don't know if I should max this. I actually don't know what's good these days. I guess I'll just keep it to that for now. It seems to be fine. But seems fine for now, I guess. Sorry about that. I don't know if you heard that alarm, but so many fleets, yeah. How should you do defense disco runs as EHP? I mean, honestly, you kind of can. It's like really hard. There's really no way as EHP to do that. You do need like some damage pretty much. Like it's almost required for that. What is happening here? Just arrived, and you're being kissed from every possible angle. And that's to be family friendly, yeah. Yeah, I mean, all the enemies are just like, you know, I can't knock them back, so. Is your attack guardian maxed? Yeah, I have a completely maxed attack guardian here. Everything maxed. I still don't know exactly how the fleets are dying. Is it really just the Chain Lightning Plus, like the delayed Chain Lightning Plus? Cause I don't know. It seems like it's just like really consistent. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Yeah, your CC is max, capping about 2,600 waves in Legends. Need something to get a good bump. It won't help with like overcharge, but it's very good for like raise. It allows a lot of things. Raise and protectors, it's like the main thing it's good for. But I don't think it's like a route that a lot of people don't take. It's like some people will either have it, some people won't. Very useful in a few cases, few specific cases, but completely useless in others. I personally think it's really good. I really like it. I think it's definitely worth to have, but you just have to know that you have to be willing to commit like a lot of stones to it. But it's extremely useful, especially for tournaments. I think something hit me there without the damage. What's it called? Just like getting all the damage reductions. I think I'm gonna try maxing the shockwave, see what happens. Why negative mass protector? Well, it gives damage reduction 50%, so that's the main reason. I don't think I have any perks left to actually get that are worth it, or will actually do anything, I mean. Like, the rest of these purples are just bad to have. You're waiting until we get V29 before you retry the 21 attack disco. Mainly so you can respec your guardian stuff. Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. Definitely will be a lot easier to do dissonant runs. What do you consider to farm in tourneys? I don't know. You don't have perks. I don't think you can really make it work that well. How to jump from 15 to 16. I mean, yeah, it's a jump, but I mean, there's not too many differences between those tiers. I mean, there's Protector's Ultimate, so you might need a little bit higher of a range maybe to help against them. There's a chance, but the AoE on your workshop mines is crazy. Yeah, this is like max landmine radius with AoE. So yeah, it's like, should be max radius. Possible. But yeah, they're huge. Definitely. Once my second wind went off, you can see your big ball. You mean orbs. Yeah. Yeah, you can't really see them right now. I mean, you can a little bit, but it looks like, yeah, I'm probably going to die here soon. Most likely. So close to 2K. I don't know if it's possible. It's going to be hard just because intro sprint is a lot easier because you're getting so many waves. So you have to like play out every wave here, right? I might not be able to get it, but I'm really close. I'll probably give this a few more attempts because this is pretty short. How long has it been? 28 minutes. Would be cool to get to 2K. Maybe, I think I won't use my nuke next time. I think I'll just let activate stuff. Because, yeah, there's a chance I would get there with it. This time. The landmine range is bigger than the tower range. Oh, yeah, it's way bigger. It's almost like... It's like, it fills the whole screen, each landmine. Yeah, they're huge. You also that higher shockwave would be better so you can push enemies back further so they get stunned by poison swamp again. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about like getting a shockwave size substat and then like kind of doing that, like to push them like past the poison swamp, but I don't know if it would help too much because it's not going to affect very many enemies. A lot of the fasts will be stuck close by Protector's ultimate as well. What's up, Cesar Moose? What's up, Crowbar Zero? How are you doing? Can you check the stats of the damage segment? Damage taken or damage dealt? Electrons are doing almost all the damage here. Damage taken, more tower. I just have more health. Think a ray hit you without the flame bot? It would probably be a scatter. I don't think it would be a ray, but because they don't shoot for a while. You still have a small bit of time. You get to eat lunch and then back to work. Well, I decided to stop here for a little bit, so welcome. There's a chance I make it to 2K this run. Very close, but my packages are probably about to drop very quickly, so. Does Chain Lightning Plus hurt farming, or do you turn it off? I haven't noticed it hurting farming. I always have been using it. I think a lot of people notice that it hurt their farming, but I personally like it for farming, so. I think it helps kill the fast enemies easier because you can get them lower. Why not SD and OA? The negative mass projector gives the damage reduction, so I've been using that. It's like 2 times the HP overall, so. Well, it looks like I was able to hit 2K, so that's really nice. What's up, Richard? I'm doing well. Yeah, I think most of the time it's the scatter splits, yeah. What core substats am I using? Let me turn on pause so I don't die while I'm in the menu. Here's what I got right here. So I re-rolled a few things specifically for this just to get it done. Cause it's been a while. It's been like a very long time since I've done this. I should probably give tier 22 a go with this as well. I can do that on this stream probably, because that one won't take very long at all. What's up, Dr. Trashbag? I'm just doing attack distance right now. Yeah, I have a max orb size here. So yeah, 3.5 orb size. Is it possible to get tier 20 attack at disco done? Yeah, it's definitely possible. I am expecting I'll be able to do it. I haven't tried it yet, but I will try that at one point. No, not on this stream. That would take too long, but. Since the fleet change, you definitely prefer smaller shockwave. Yeah, I can maybe just try that next run. I'll try this again. 2030, pretty good. I'm going to give that one more shot, but I'm going to keep my nuke and demon mode. Or nuke, at least. I already kept my demon mode, but I guess I can keep the shockwave smaller. Just see if that helps. See what happens. What's up, Ice Cold Bird? When should you get the wall? Depends what kind of build you are. If you are a glass cannon, you can probably get it as early as possible, because you will probably want it for the Berserker card. But if you're EHP or hybrid, you'll probably want to wait until you have some of the wall labs done. You would have to unlock it first, and then respec your workshop, and then research the labs from there. You would at least want some wall thorns first. But yeah, glass cannon, it's fine to just get it whenever you have the coins, because it is useful. Fast and scatter enemies usually kill you. What's up, Wisco? Yeah, you were wondering about Thorn Orbs, Electrons. Yeah, Electrons just do like most of the damage here. They're just really strong in this in the attack dissonance. Well-timed wave skips. What daily earnings should you get the wall? How much does it cost? I don't even remember in the workshop. If anyone remembers, I personally don't remember. What's up, Dashi? Chain lightning quantity and chance on both might be worth a try. Yeah, I just got the black hole substats, just why not? But yeah, that is I was thinking about that as well. That might be worth a shot. I was thinking though that it might be better to have them lower, just so I can make sure I get enough hits on the fleets before like hitting them with the chain lightning plus, right? But because if you would hit them too early, then they wouldn't die. But honestly, not sure. What's up, Talmits? Thanks for the good luck. When to switch from Galaxy Compressor to Black Hole Digester? Mainly just you need mostly really good uptime, so you want have all your cooldowns maxed in the with stones, and then at least some core substat efficiency, so you can have some substats on your assist module. Probably like you probably want like 34% at least. That's probably the earliest you would want to get it work to be able to switch. What's up, Sean? Moving into hybrid from a strong EHP tier 12 to 8.8k waves for farming. Is Seal the best choice for tournament damage? Yeah, currently it is definitely the easiest to get into. Much later, ILM is better, but Chain Lightning will be, for a majority of the players, large majority, Chain Lightning will be the better option. Don't think I have enough fleets on my tower? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Gotta get a few more, right? So not enough yet. It's kind of funny, the fleets like get on the wall and they kind of block the other enemies from hitting the wall, which is honestly useful. It's kind of funny. So you went from wave 6A1 to 2030. Yeah, I haven't tried the attack in a very long time. I think I actually, last time was June before the fleet changes, so it is easier now with the fleet changes, and then I also have more investment and stuff, right? Just over time, so yeah, very big improvement, definitely. How do you have 100 enemies touching your wall and taking 0 damage? I mean, I'm just tanking all the shots. I'm able to tank this damage pretty much. I have enough damage reductions to tank it. So got the 98% defense, primordial collapse, flame bot. Those are the main ones. Just a very large amount of damage reduction. I'm gonna take the death wave to try to get a little bit more death wave health. Thanks for the input. It means you're leagues away from getting Black Hole Digester. Or using Black Hole Digester. Yeah, I think it takes a decent amount. A lot of people have tried earlier than that and it hasn't really been better for them. Yeah, you just need very good uptime on stuff pretty much. Green is showing the power of DA. You mean like OA or something else? Not sure what DA is. How long does your intro sprint last for? Usually like 19 minutes. It depends how early I get the game speed perk. I think it's usually like 19 to 20 minutes. Oh, defense absolute. Yeah, that's actually not doing anything here, I don't think. But, I mean, a little bit. Very slight amount, maybe. Not making a difference, though. Probably. Currently farming tier 9 up to 7.5k waves and done utility up to including tier 9, but none of them at 5k. They're 4k plus, so would it be worth it to go back to do them without intro sprint plus? I think it really depends how far away you are from getting intro sprint mastery. If you're only, for example, a few weeks away from getting it, I'd probably wait, but there's a chance, yeah, it would probably be worth it to go back and do them if you're far away. Just depends at what point in time you think you can get intro sprint mastery. Because there's a chance the boost will be better to get now, even if you're losing some time, right? No, sorry, a bit of a joke. It would be nice if it did something here, yeah, but at least it does have a use now for in Legends tournaments, so. Regen would not work a little. Yeah, regen's not really that good here. There's not enough multipliers for regen in the game for it to be good. Like, it's not going to be able to keep up with my wall health at all. But yeah, it just can't really keep up. Yeah, what's up, Candyman? When's the Tower T? I'm not sure. It should be sometime today, but not sure when. Farming tier 1 up to 4,000, 5,000 waves. Get 11 million coins per hour and around 90 to 100 cells. Yeah, it does take a while, but I mean, that's probably, I think at that point it's probably the best for coins still. I need this perk wave requirement. With Harmonic Collapse, Defense percent, Chrono Field damage reduction, and all those add up to reduce the damage to a manageable amount. Yeah, I can. It's still able to tank the enemies here with all of those, so it definitely does. Yeah, it's a very large amount of reduction. All right, here we go. Finally. Should be able to get a lot of perks here now. I'll take the health still. Oh yeah, I don't have the 50-50 yet, and that's a huge one. That will help. I guess I'll just get all the greens. There we go. That should be able to get through intro sprint still. You have not touched defense percent and chrono field damage reduction in a long time. I mean, that would be good for something like this. Yeah, everything helps for EHP, every little damage reduction. How long does it take you to save up for one level of modules from farming? I think these days it's like 3 or 4 days probably for one level. These enemies are just teleporting everywhere because of the lag. I feel like I have less Death Wave health this time. Yeah. I should still be able to max it. I think a regen can work in some parts of the tiers. You do tier 12 right now. 11k waves. 1Q coins per run. You use second wind mastery to stay alive. Yeah, if you're at that point, regen is good. Yeah. It just becomes not as useful end game because it doesn't scale as well as regular health recovery packages. You're just thinking that wormhole redirector can be good again if instead of regen the package health it added a multiplier on the workshop recovery amount. Oh, so like multiply the recovery amount. Yeah, that could be interesting because that's like that is one of the main drawbacks of packages. It takes currently a very long time to get all your health back if you don't have any. I think that could be cool, yeah. That would definitely make it an option. That would definitely make it a lot more viable. This perk doesn't even do anything, I don't think. Know if we're gonna have a new mod next update? No clue. I was thinking in the past that there was gonna be new modules every update, but they didn't do any new ones in V28, so no clue what to expect now. Because both version 26 and version 27 had new modules, but it's been a while, so no clue. You hate bad perk RNG? Yeah, it's annoying. I do have really good waves required though, so that definitely helps here. I'm at like 38. Does Smite work on attack disco? I think it does. I think that's the main thing killing the fleets potentially. It's hard to tell though, but having spent a lot of time on attack disco recently, you think lag is detrimental, so it could reduce speed when that happens. Yeah, I can try. I don't know if I'll do another run on this, so maybe if I'm like don't have a lot of my package health, I'll try lowering the speed and see what happens here. For now, I'm fine, but yeah, I'll try. I'll give that a shot, I think. Because I'm not going to do another one after this. I will try tier 22, though. I want to give tier 22 at least 2 tries, maybe. That will probably take like 5 minutes each, max, so. Good to know, though. What's your current recovery package chance? 97. This is the current max in the game. What about a featured banner event or lucky banner? You got a few thousand gems saved up and don't know what if you should spend now or just wait. Probably at least wait until the tower to see what we get. There's potentially will be more hints in there. So that will be coming probably within the next few hours. So, but yeah, I mean they did do another lucky banner recently, which I honestly didn't expect, but maybe that will be a regular thing now. Maybe there'll be more lucky banners in the future. Let me try lowering the game speed. Let's try it. Yeah, that seems to be helping, actually. It looks like. Enemies aren't teleporting anymore. Let me do at least till the game's not lagging a bunch. I'll do like 3x. I want to at least get through intro sprint here. Is RPC mastery still a high percent of your shard income? I think a lot of it is, yeah. I would say still a fairly large amount, and you still get a lot from it. Probably like half the shards, maybe a little bit less, like 40%. Is RPC mastery? Oh, you know, I just answered that. Wrong question. The roster's kind of full. 6 4-star 4 modules right now. 6 times 4, yeah. So you're saying 6 of each type, yeah. If they can get an idea, think one of each, they might go for one each big update later. Yeah, I mean, I would not be surprised if we got more modules. As we've gotten more in the past, of course. So yeah, this time I'm just going to I'm gonna let the game just do whatever. I'm just gonna let it run and see what happens. Okay, where does it start to lag? It's three times seems fine, I think. So I'll just do this for now. Gotta look lag fest due to high enemy counts, yeah. I mean, this seems to be helping a little bit, I think, the lower game speed. It's hard to tell though, but yeah, I'll just let it run on 3x, see what happens. It's 97 is actually reliable. Yeah, it pretty much is. It's really nice we're able to get so close to 100%. Very useful. Probably due to less hits a second calculations. Yeah, probably. You think EHP became for the future investment too, thanks to Dissonance? Yeah, and actually, like, this is probably its main use currently in the current version. Attack distance. Pretty much have to have some EHP to make this work. See several people max out on modules, so you think new modules are coming out, your guess? Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since we got new modules. What, last ones were a year ago? What was it, version 27, so it's been a while. I guess not quite a year. Depends on which module you're talking about, but I think Primordial Collapse was almost a year ago at this point. What about a new ultimate weapon? Yeah, I mean, I think FUD said at one point there will be a 10th ultimate weapon potentially. That was like a very long time ago though, so no clue if that's changed or what. Might have, but no clue. Oh, I'm also not max on Death Wave health yet. That could be a reason why I'm dying earlier. I don't think that would make it too much of a difference because I almost have max. I'm at 9. But yeah, this will be the last attempt on this, and just see what happens. What stinks about attack disco is that not only does it make your damage 1, but also removes all attack speed, bounce shot, and multi-shot. Yeah, you can't knock anything back, so it literally forces you to use the HP pretty much. You have to. The enemies will hit you. There's no way around it. Why is your ultimate weapon consistently higher than attack? Oh, I mean, I think they're both around the same difficulty overall, probably. But I mean, it looks like this will be a little bit lower than my ultimate weapon. But I do think my attack tier 20 will be better, almost guaranteed to be better than my ultimate weapon. What did you turn off? My chrono field? Yeah. Yeah, this looks like it won't be as good as the first one. For you, farming tier 21 assumes all modules dropped are due to recovery package chance plus. It's about 30% of all mod shards. So you guess 20 to 25%. Maybe it is less than I thought, but it's still definitely a very large amount, so. I haven't done the math, but it could probably be done. It would be awkward if a stronger econ generator came out and all the free ups would become useless. I mean, if you have assist, you would, if there was something better than a better econ thing than Black Hole Digester, you'd probably get rid of Singularity for assist, so you could use both in that case. Yeah, what Fradgold said. Pretty much what I just said. You just wish to add better ways to catch up. You've been playing for months, and it's impossible to make any ground on missing years of the game. Yeah, I mean, playtime is like one of the biggest factors in this game. Pretty close to max here now. Why aren't you taking perks? There's really not much left that I need. The rest are just purples that I don't want. I have all of the important stuff. But yeah, probably this does not look like it would be better than the other one. Not sure why exactly, but maybe the other one was a little luckier than I thought it was. Not sure. Maybe using the nuke at the end of intro sprint was the best to do. No clue. Could have been a little bit more optimal, maybe. Or the shockwave. I'm also trying a different shockwave this time. I don't know. You got your main EHP ultimate weapons, and you're going for a perma black hole. Think that's a good road. If you're EHP, probably. Yeah, perma black hole's good. think Wormhole Redirector would do any better? In my case, probably not. Regen's not useful here. I mean, I have like almost max regen stuff, like everything. I don't have any substats actually, so that's not true, but it's just, it can't do anything. My wall just, it has way too much health. It just can't do much. It can barely regen anything on it. So regular wall health is just better at this point. Regular health just scales way better than regen endgame. When's the last time you tried tier 21 ultimate weapon? That was, I think, beginning of August, so 2 to 3 weeks ago. I think closer to 2 weeks maybe. Your thought is you already have the primordial mod, so don't see anything else launching you further than getting Black Hole Perma along with high defense and HP. Yeah, if you already have Primordial Collapse, that would be good to do, I think. Yeah, definitely. Would be very helpful. So yeah, go for it if you want. Probably will take a good amount of investment to get there, but yeah, it's really strong, definitely. Probably will be dead here pretty soon. Not sure why that other one was so much better, but I'm happy I was able to get over 2K though. That's like that's pretty nice. You're reselling and found you can get Google Play cards from GameStop, so you can buy packs at like 20% cost. That's nice. Yeah, it makes it a lot easier to spend on this game, man. Yeah. What's up, Malek? Good to finally spot you here. Please make a tutorial explanation for people like you on how I reached 11,000 waves. I will make you a video, maybe make a video on it after it's patched, but I'm not going to yet. Yeah, same thing, Dr. Trashbag. Won't say anything yet, but potentially, when it's patched. It's not my setup, so I didn't make this setup at all. So it's not mine to share. Will you be trying tier 22 attack disco today? Yeah, I was thinking after this I'm gonna give it a few attempts. No clue if I could get higher than I did before, but I'll give it a try. Worth a shot. We'll probably die within like 3 minutes, but. So you have a tier 22 farming video. Could you do a tier 21? Don't see it if I already have one. Yeah, I don't think I have a tier 21 farming video. I potentially could do that. I don't know if I will. Because I'm kind of past tier 21 farming, but I could potentially try tier 21 to see what the max like coins per hour I can get is, because I do get a lot less on tier 22. But I'll consider that if I do end up trying that. I'll definitely consider it. When you're done with this run, can you show your enhancements and labs so you can get an idea of what you need to be able to run this strategy? Yeah, I can show that stuff after this. So you use some kind of bug. There is actually a bug. It's not like the main part of the build, but there is a bug that makes it a lot easier. I'm not gonna say what it is though, because that will most likely give away too much. But there is one bug in the game that made it a lot easier, definitely. It might have still been possible without it. Potentially, but no, the main build didn't rely completely on the bug, so. You're also testing out 24/7 stream on your tower, so we'll see how that goes. Have you considered something like that? I think that would probably be too much for my computer, but that could be interesting, but yeah, I probably won't do that. Tower T is out. Let me read it on my phone. Tier 22 is probably closer to your tier 21 coin. I mean, I guess maybe, but tier 21 I could optimize a lot more. So, yeah, see you, Crowbar Zero. You're working on a high range farm setup vid for tier 21. That'll be interesting. Yeah, editing is annoying. Definitely. Let's see the tower T here. What do we got? Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. I'll read it all later. Skimming through it, looks like module slots. So levels are now in the slot instead of in the module type. Interesting. That is definitely useful, I think. V29 next week. Okay, yeah, that's okay. I think I will probably this week we'll make a end of version 28 module tier list again. So I did that for version 27. Should be cool. But yeah, I'll do a module tier list. I think I want to do one at the end of every version. So I'll try to do that sometime this week, get that out. But yeah, seems cool. Yeah, I saw the Jimothy Guardian skin. That's funny. So can you show us at least the build for turn the 11k waves? No, I'm not going to show anything yet. But yeah, I mean, if they patch it in version 29, I can maybe do a video on it like a few weeks after. Most likely it will get patched, so we'll have to see. But not going to do anything yet. Is your newly bought ILM full setup the key to you relegating all others in tournaments by a long shot? No, not for these recent ones. No. It's very useful though. It's very good for damage. If you see me doing anywhere between like 3,700 waves and like 4,500, then Inner Landmine, my investment, definitely played a role in that. But anything past that will not be Inner Landmine related. So I am still alive here, actually. I might get there. Might get to where I got before, which is honestly, I'm kind of surprised. Maybe the nuke mastery is actually very necessary. No clue. What's up, Hakuzo? Sorry if I was a little late on that. So how do you know about the bug? Are you analyzing the code or something? No, I just noticed it when I was doing my run last time. But I'm not going to say what it is, because that would give away too much. I'm not getting any recharges back, I don't think, right? Yeah. Nope. I'm probably not. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to those. There's a chance this game speed is helping a bit, but... But yeah, I just noticed that when I was doing my run last time. So... Greeny doing EHP on tier 21 while you're trying to figure out how to not get demoted from plat and how to reach higher than 6,500 on tier 10. Well, everyone was there at one point, you know, so. Nuke looks like it made a huge difference. Yeah, it definitely looks like it. I honestly didn't expect it to make that big of a difference, but I guess it is. Only concern I have about tier 20 is we don't have mass enforcement, which is actually extremely helpful of a condition for Titan Shock. That's the only concern I have about anything lower than 21. But I think I should still be able to complete tier 20 attack, so should be able to. Can you show us the damage done by each damaging item right now? Here's where we're at. So it's like almost all electrons, like 99%, 99.5%. What else? What else is doing like the rest? Thorns and orbs, it looks like, for the rest of it, pretty much. Attack chip isn't actually doing that much. I guess it can't really do much when the enemies are all buffed. Sorry you asked this earlier, but stepped away and missed the answer. How many orbs do you have and what's their size? So currently 11. This is with both perks. Max orb size is 3.5. That's what I have. So I have max orb everything here. My orbs are completely maxed. Double sub stats for both. This is the current max orb speed, and like I just said, max orb size as well. So these orbs are completely maxed. Like you can see, there's barely a gap in the orbs. Barely a gap because of the orb size, and I have them at as close as they go. It's kind of funny. What's up, Sleek? What's your biggest tower flex slash thing you're most proud of? Huh. I don't even know. Oh, probably my decision a year ago to max Chain Lightning Plus. It's just been so useful for me. Since I have a lot of other stuff for it. Just I already have like max Chrono Field Plus, so I had the had all the prerequisites to make it very useful. It's just been so useful like every version for me. It was such a good idea to max it. Really happy I did. With being Annihilator boosted, is going legendary, mythic, and ancestral. Hopefully you can hear me now. Hope you guys can hear me now. Okay. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm fully live. I think I am. Okay. Yeah, going to that question, I don't think the rarity would I probably wouldn't go like upgrade your cannon rarity just for the being Annihilator. It's not going to do that much, so I would say no. Does max orb size really make a difference? I think it does for this, actually. You need as much coverage as you can get because the enemies are all like hugging your tower. You want to be able to hit them as close as possible, so I think it does, yeah. How do you not get one shot by that 1.91s damage? It's just all the damage reductions, right? I mean, there's so many damage reductions. Defense percent 98, primordial collapse 90%. Flamebot is with bot is actually 95% two different separate times. So it's a lot. Also Chrono Field damage reduction. Those are all the ones doing stuff. So it's a lot of reduction just adding up and letting me tank all of these. Yours are still baseball sized. One day they'll look like basketballs, yeah. That's a lot of fast enemies. Yeah, that's pretty much all the regular enemies. They're just getting buffed so much by the commander. Do you think negative mass projector would be good for utility disco? I do not think so. No, this is mostly just for this attack. Does it make the sense to farm on a tier that you can't max the utility disco on? I think so. Yeah, if you can at least get to like 4,000 waves, it's probably fine. I would say so. Yeah. Maybe like 3,500 to 4,000. It should be farmable after that. Is the bug only for high level players, or is it someone anyone might experience? Definitely gonna be high level, 100%. You actually won't ever see it unless you're doing the specific setup. And no one normally is gonna see that bug. So yeah, this is actually better than the last run. Maybe the game speed is actually helping that much, potentially. I needed both the game speed to be lower and the nuke mastery, so as well. I guess there is a chance I get to these. I'm not sure though. Yeah, Flamebot and Botbot are huge. It's insane. How many labs have I completed? Very close to 4,000. Really close. .0015 damage reduction. Or actual damage, yeah. Yeah, a lot less. Oh, that's without max Botbot? Yeah. No, it's just so much damage reduction in the game now. Could you make a tutorial on when to transition from EHP to GC build with minimum requirements? Or optimum requirements? I mean, I don't really have a perfect answer for that. I have not experienced that part of the game for a very long time. So someone like there's a lot of other people, a lot of other YouTubers that would be better at making a video for that. I don't know if I would want to. So I wouldn't be able to be correct on most of the stuff. What do you think are the best primary mods for utility? Always we'll use Pulsar Harvester. Always Pulsar. That's one of the options, and then the other one will either be Singularity or Project Funding. You could use Project Funding if you have some starting cash lab. If you have starting cash lab at a decent level, I think that is probably better. So. Yeah, no problem, Gia and FC. There's some new tea in the official Discord. Yeah, I read it a little bit. I just skimmed through it. Pretty cool. Looks cool. So. So you replace your mythic spot angle for an ancestral black hole duration and lost about 30% of your income. That's really unfortunate. Yeah. Guess he will try to get that back. Lots of text, not a lot of info on V29. Just things you already expected. Yeah, what's up, Towel? Your voice is familiar. Do you do the fact of the day shorts? Yeah, I do. I do make the fact of the day shorts, yes. Potentially could get 2100 here, looks like. Maybe. But it looks like I'm going to die soon. My packages are starting to run out. Now, you noticing you're all the way at the start of the live? Oh, yeah. Those are good. Smart clip idea for this game. Yeah, I'm happy people are liking them. I'll keep making them, definitely. While walking down the street. Hey, you're the fact of the day guy. Yeah. Imagine. That would be funny. What's up, Fmort? I don't know if I'll make it 2100. I'm very close, but I'm about to die in like moments. So Oh, yeah, Chrono Field turned off. That's probably why. Yeah, I'm not making it there. It's over about this wave right now. Pretty good, though. Not bad. You're going to be streaming retro games. Any advice for clip making? Do you use a site or just make them yourself? I just make them myself. I use Adobe products. I use Premiere Pro to edit. Just get whatever idea and then I record and edit it there. You were hoping for 11K waves next champion tournament? Also been testing tier 18 farm to see if you can switch. Still can't move from the G-Comp assist to Singularity Harness, but maybe in the near future. Yeah, I think it's pretty hard to drop G-Comp in that case. You need a good amount of stuff for Singularity to be better. Yeah, I learned a ton from the Fact of the Days. Yeah, they're pretty fun to make. They don't take too long either for me, so. Is that clicking coming from your mic? It might have been. I was playing with something, so. Alright, let me start at tier 22. This is not going to go well, but worth a shot. Yeah, already 475S. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat the other run. It's just not, it's not going to happen. Oh yeah, someone wanted to, let me see. Someone wanted me to show enhancements as well. I can do that first. So here's what my enhancements are at. These are the important ones, and then so like 6.5 for all the health stuff, pretty much. I can just scroll through what labs I have. Someone wanted to see. I guess I can just, I mean, for EHP, it's mainly this stuff, right? But if you want to see, you can pause them. Or pause the stream and... Yeah, orb size 3.5. Panic Missile Barrage, yeah. So that's everything. Let me start this. I'm gonna move my orbs in. Quite convinced the game speed not only affects attack speed but also regen and or the way damage is counted against your tower. Yeah, that seemed like it went better. I wouldn't be surprised. Adobe Premiere used DaVinci Resolve. Yeah, I think a lot of people use that from what I've heard. But yeah, Adobe is expensive, so. Yeah, I'm not. It's not. I'm not gonna make it back when I get 118 last time. Yeah, I'm not making it there, I don't think. Feels like you need death wave cooldown 50 seconds to swap over to Singularity Harness. Yeah, most likely. You most likely need to max all cooldowns with stones. You haven't gone through them so far. Mostly see the card ones and a few labs. Or are you gonna make a module series? I might. So I actually a while ago. It's been a long time, but I was doing a module highlight series. They were like 3 to 5 minute videos on each module. I might actually. I don't know if I will continue that series as the fact of the day stuff or just continue it normally, but I do need to finish that series probably. But yeah, not sure. We'll have to continue that. Yeah, Hakuzo saw update next week in the T. That's really cool. Really nice to see that when we're getting that. And yeah, the Jimothy Guardian skin is funny. When you speak, there's a faint, rapid clicking sound. Oh yeah, I'm not sure about that. No clue. Thought it was your speakers at first, but it's happening on headphones too. I'm not sure. I will look at the video of the stream after this and see if I can hear the same. But if I can't hear the same on my stream, it probably is on your end. I'm not sure. When you say defense disco runs are essential for Legends tournaments now, I don't know if they're essential. No clue. I don't think they would be essential. How about now? Is it still happening now? Yeah, probably not essential, but I mean, it could be useful for Overcharge to tank them because they're very tankable in Legends in the current state. Okay, I know what it is. It's my fan. I think so. For some reason, when I have it in this position, oh, now it's not happening. I don't know. It's something with my fan. Whatever, it's fine. I have a little mini fan on my desk, and it's like, it was making a small noise. I'm honestly surprised you could hear that, but it wasn't too loud. Maybe it was a little bit louder than I thought, but should be fine now. So hopefully. I mean, I guess there's a chance here I could get to 118, but let's see. No, I'm literally getting Death Defies. Yeah, it's not happening. I'm gonna need to get far in intro sprint for this. So let me try like once more, and then I'll probably end the stream. I'm not keeping my second win. It's not gonna happen. It's all gonna depend how far I can get an intro sprint. Let me try the high shockwave. Let me try 3.35 and see if that helps. It might. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking, Rob. will probably be more useful. I just need to live as long as possible, pretty much, without losing demon mode. Can you show their speed at this tier? Enemy speed? It's already pretty close to max. On these higher tiers, it's pretty close to max, like right at the start. Unless you're talking about something else. How do you change that mid-run, the shockwave? I just had it not maxed in the workshop, so I had 0 levels and I had it locked. Just upgraded it with cash. If I can get the 110 here in intro sprint, no, it's not gonna happen. Oh, actually, maybe. Yeah, I think I'm guaranteed to beat my other record. Oh, that was so close to getting to 120 in intro sprint. So how insane is tier 24? Yeah, tier 24 is impossible. It's so hard for those. Mainly ultimate weapon and attack are pretty much like impossible. How do you have it locked? It's the free upgrades mastery, so card mastery for free upgrades. It will let you lock stats, so free upgrades cannot upgrade them. So I have that locked. I have a lot of other stats locked as well that I use sometimes. Landmine radius, health. I think I also have range locked. Bounce and range. Yeah, I'm using a lot of them at max level, and that with a master you get 10 locks. So, what's up, ENIAC? Just got your coin enhancement to 3. Free ups cost about half for each level. How would you go about it? You could maybe keep them around that point, like half. I think coin plus is a lot more important than free upgrades. I would definitely prioritize it still heavily. But I mean, free upgrades is still nice to have some upgrades in, right? Some levels, but I would probably do like a half or a third the cost, and then you can do a free upgrades level. I wonder if I can get a perk here. I don't know. It's probably not possible. It depends if I get lucky with fleet spawns, I think. Cause yeah, no, it's not gonna be possible actually. Oh yeah, you can't get lucky in tier 22. You get one of each every time. Yeah, never mind. Yeah. I might just be dead right here. That's interesting. You notice your orbs now sit inside your range. Was there an update? And can I fix it? Yeah, I think I saw. I think I noticed that. Orbs are like close. They like sit at the range now. I don't know if. I think I saw someone say that as well. I'm not sure if there's a way to fix it. No clue. Not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. It kind of weird. They never said anything about it. I guess there was a whatever. It must have been the most recent update, but could get to 150 here maybe if I get lucky. I just need these enemies to not break my wall. I need to get my packages back. Need some good wave skips as well. It kind of sucks. You feel like it's set you back, but it's hard to tell since you're early on. And small upgrades make significant change. Yeah, that's unfortunate if it actually did. You think they didn't mention it in Tower T? Oh, I didn't notice. I'd have to go look. Yeah, maybe they did. Yeah, I don't remember. On the Gaming Melon, there was actually the Tower T came out a little bit ago, and they said it's going to be next week. So, should be confirmed next week. The reason you think is... the reason he thinks so is because it causes many more enemies to get in your range. Therefore, the fast gets by. Yeah, that makes sense. You just can't... You have to, like, juggle more enemies pretty much. Yeah. 151. Pretty good. Yeah, I'll take that. That's pretty good. Not bad at all. Oh, I can't show the boss stats anymore. It would probably be mostly orb hits. It would be like pretty much all the damage from orbs. So, that's my best guess. Let me see where I'm at now for this stuff. Yeah, 2095 tier 21. Not gonna do it on stream, but should be able to complete tier 20 as well. I will end the stream here in a few minutes, so... Can you show the Chain Thunder stats? Is that CT thing, Chain Thunder, I assume? Let's see. Tier 21. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's the Chain Thunder. Chain Thunder. 2.73 on this one. That's actually a pretty good amount, honestly. 5.4 on this one. Seems like that one's a lot more. It might be because I just had more damage blocked overall, maybe. But yeah. Yeah, no problem, sense. Yeah, see ya, Sean. Yeah, I don't know if any other stats anyone wants to see, but yeah, it's still like all electrons at the end. Pretty much. Wall is actually tanking a lot. I don't know if it would be worth it to try Sharp Fortitude. Probably not, but I feel like Negative Mass would be better still. Yeah, I don't know. Did I talk about V29 Tower T earlier? A little bit, not too much. I haven't actually fully read it. I'll probably read it at one point later, but that seems cool though. I saw like the general stuff on it, just the overview. You've been lucky so far to not get in your brackets. Well, I joined at the same time every tournament if you want to avoid me, so 9 minutes after it starts, I join the exact same time every tournament, so if you want to use that information to either get my bracket or not, then you can use that. Yeah, in the stream in a minute here, so any last things? Went pretty well, I think. Happy was able to get over 2K. That's a nice milestone. Looks like my internet might have cut out a second, but yeah, no problem, Rob. What is the reasoning for that start time? It's just, I like to stay consistent with it. Just when I've joined every tournament. For the past while, at least. What's up, Chomp Chomp? But yeah, I'm going to be ending the stream here in a moment. I think my internet's lagging, so a little bit at least. Just gotta have work meetings. Yeah. Well, you can watch the video of the stream if you want, I guess. Just here's the recap. Did 2 runs. The best one was 2,095 in tier 21, so it's pretty good. Excited about V29. Yeah, that'll be cool. Should be cool. Hopefully we get some good stuff. Definitely looks really good with all the hints we've gotten so far. Do you think there's the best time to join them to get lazy people who don't manage it? I'm not sure. I don't know exactly. Especially in lower leagues, I'm honestly not sure, but it's just very luck dependent. Like a lot of times aren't very consistent, I don't think. Specifically, like joining the exact same time every tournament, like me. Like sometimes my brackets are really bad, sometimes it's good. It just is, you know, just complete luck, pretty much. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Happy to be able to get over 2K. Being able to pause farm eventually to run tournament will be helpful. Yeah, that will be really nice. Definitely. Yeah, I'll stream next Monday. Not sure what I'm gonna do though. Don't have any plans. Yeah. No plans for next week. If we would get V29 on Monday, maybe I can do something with that, but no clue if we would. So yeah, that's about it, I think. See you guys next time. So yeah, see ya.